sin is missing the mark, which means God has placed a specific mark for you and you have carefully or skillfully missed it. Good morning, you're welcome to Daily Dose. I bring you word from the Lord. James chapter 4 and verse 17. It says, so then, if you do not do the good we know we should do, we are guilty of sin. So Apostle James was trying to redefine the concept of sin here. Not necessarily redefine, it's actually what sin is. Sin is missing the mark, which means God has placed a specific mark for you and you have carefully or skillfully missed it. And it's important for us to understand what that really means in context. So the man came, Nicodemus came to Jesus by night and says, what must I do to become, to have eternal life? He says, you must be born again, which means that a total U-turn from what you know to do. And Jesus said, this is the instruction and I'm giving to you. The rich ruler came to Jesus and said, what must I do to have eternal life? Jesus said to him, he says, this is the dictate that I am giving to you. It says, that I've obeyed all the laws from while I was a baby. It says, that's fine. Now, Jesus gave him that specific instruction, which was, go and sell all that you have and follow me. Two things: sell all that you have and follow me. Apostle Peter as well, it says, you are no longer going to catch fish, you are going to now catch men. The instruction was to follow him at that particular point in time. So different people will have different instructions from Jesus Christ. And Apostle James was saying, he says, if you do not do the good we know we should do, then you are guilty of what we call sin. So sin right now is a concept that speaks to people not following the instructions of Jesus Christ. As much as we are in the age where people find it very intriguing to actually announce the fact that they disobeyed Jesus Christ, and because of the mercy of God, they are proud of it, talk about it. It is actually a very dangerous path that a lot of people are treading on. That the fact that God tells you to do specific things, you will see that Moses, because he did not follow that instruction, because the more you go with God and the more you tread with him, you will realize that the tolerance level for sin actually goes really, really low. He doesn't have that level of tolerance again, because at some certain level, that's why it says that you, by reason of use, you became mature. You can't become mature and start misbehaving again, which means that you have been placed on a certain pedestal, even in God. That's why you see an Abraham, after so many years, he had a child. When God said to him, go and offer me that son that I gave to you, he did not hesitate. At that point in time, that was the temptation for him to err, which means to go in the path of sin. So sin essentially is God giving you specific instructions and you follow it to the latter. So when they said to the angels, go and bring out Lot from Sodom and Gomorrah, and they told the wife, said, do not look back. You should not look back. That particular point in time, that was sin, which is the fact that she disobeyed what they said. It was not good. It was good enough that they rescued them out of that particular place. But when God said to you, and that's why you understand the dynamics of angels. So when people speak about angelic beings, they don't take nonsense, because once you misbehave, you will see so a lot of people call out the ministry of angels and all of that. When God gives them instructions to obey, any disobedience is meted out with instant judgment. And that's how those things work. You will see that dimension with Zechariah as well, when they said to him, go and announce the birth of your son. And the man was asking in unbelief. He was mute till the birth of that particular baby. So it's important that we follow the dictates of God in the fulfillment of that which he has asked us to do. So if you know that this is the good you are meant to do according to God, follow that dictates to the latter, and you will be what we call the friend of God. I hope that has helped you this morning. Until tomorrow, when I bring you another word from the Lord on another episode of the Daily Dose, keep liking, keep sharing, and subscribe if you haven't. God bless you.